All right, Mr. Garrison, how you doing today?
Great.
That's good. So we're gonna ask you a couple questions. So is it easy or is it hard being the principal of Heritage?
Usually it's easy because we've got like 1 million people that work here, so they do a good job and we just let people do a good job.
Like, I think you want to ask the next question?
Yeah. Okay, so, Mr. Garrison, do you have meetings with the district and law enforcement?
Not today, but I do have meetings with those agencies, yeah, pretty often. Maybe every 3 weeks I meet with somebody like that.
What different colleges were you looking at when you were in high school?
When I was in high school, yeah, I don't know. I looked at like Washington State, University of Oregon, Oregon State, Portland State, BYU, Boise State.
Did you go to college? Or?
Yep, I went to Portland State for most of my education, and then a little bit of University of Portland.
Nice. Yeah.
So, upon on Portland University, was that like your best time there?
It was one of my best times. Yeah, I had a lot of fun there.
Alright.
What are your different hobbies and stuff that you like to do other than being the principal?
Folk dancing, fly fishing, and then folk dancing while fly fishing.
Have you ever tried
Interesting combination.
using a piece of fly paper for fly fishing?
When I'm dancing or when I'm fishing?
When you're fishing.
Yes.
Oh.
It didn't work though.
And then all that water had seeped all that stickiness off of it.
Yep.
Did most of the flies drown in the water, or did some of them live to be collected?
Not many were collected. Most drowned, some were eaten by fish.
What was your biggest fish that you've caught?
Biggest fish that I've caught? It was at least 25 pounds.
It's bigger than I've ever caught. Do you have another question, Isaac? What is the most craziest thing you've ever seen at Heritage?
Craziest thing I've seen at Heritage? The craziest thing I've ever seen at Heritage? I haven't seen anything crazy at Heritage.
Oh, I got one.
Okay.
What was the funniest moment you ever seen in Heritage?
The funniest moment I ever seen at Heritage?
Yes.
I thought it was pretty funny the other day. The assembly, those kids getting pie smashed in their face. That made me smile.
I have a video of that.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I kinda didn't see the assembly because it was a little too loud for me, and I just wanted to see even if I did come, I didn't want to like get into the pie throwing contest.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
So, what brought you to wanting to be the principal?
My kids go to school in our district, and so it was a good opportunity to work closer to where they're at. So, for example, at games and concerts and stuff, be able to bring my kid to that. Like last night, I was at a concert, and my son was able to go with me. And so one of the main draws was to be closer to family.
favorite TV shows?
You want to ask him that?
Oh, what are your favorite TV shows?
The Home Shopping Network. To buy things, little dolls, hollow eggs.
Have you ever watched The Housewives of North Dakota, or just any of the housewives in general?
Not the ones in North Dakota. I know a lady from North Dakota though.
Who's been in The Housewives of North?
She's not a housewife. She's an associate principal. But yeah, the other housewives of like Beverly Hills, absolutely.
New Jersey?
No, Beverly Hills.
Oh, Beverly Hills. That is one good place for The Housewives.
That is one good place.
Another good place is like, say, here in Vancouver.
The Real Housewives of Vancouver. That's a good idea. That could be a show.
Wait, look at the weather outside.
So you enjoying this weather that we're having right now?
No.
Well, it's good for a couple of reasons, because one, some soundtracks can fit into the weather.
Yes.
So besides a principal, what is your dream job?
Dream job?
My dream job is being a creative writer for like different cartoons, and bringing back certain cartoons like Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah. I would like to be one of those guys that like protects famous people and they do this a lot.
Yeah.
Security?
More like
Bodyguards?
actually more like a Secret Service agent. I mean, protects famous. Does the President of the United States fall in that category?
He is not he does not protect individuals as much as the country.
Oh.
2 more questions, because we got phone calls coming up. So last two questions.
If you were to become president, what would be your first act?
President of where?
United States.
President of the United States, first act. I would change the flag.
That's the last question.
Mm-hmm. Question B. So, Mr. Garrison, so
Yeah, one more. One last question.
I'm trying to think of it. I forgot.
Actually, you guys have a lot of good information. You could probably let it go.
Oh.
Well,
Hey,
okay, I think we're just closing off
wait.
here. Thank you.
Wait. Oh, Mr. Garrison, what? So, what do you think of Superintendent Dieter, aka Chalmers?
AKA Chalmers.
Superintendent Dieter.
Uh-huh. What do I think of him?
Yes.
He's great.